Wherever is this monstrous beast? Nettles. Oh yes, I think I found him. Leotheus the Great strikes again. And there he is, the beast himself. Arceus, the Lazapoo. Now, let me take you back to England, and I will claim my money from the museum. Hello there everybody, and welcome to another exciting, thrilling episode of Leo Wright Studios TV. And believe it or not, the only way for things to go is up, because today we are drawing none other than the adventure guru himself, Carl Fredricksen from Up. That's right, the old dude. The epic old dude, we're drawing him from Up. So, without further ado, let's get started. So, to start off with, we're going to draw a very small circle in the centre of the page. This is his nose, because Carl's face is not very circular, he's more square. So, it's the first tutorial we're ever going to draw a square instead. So once we've drawn our little miniature circle in the middle, draw a line, and then a horizontal line. That way it looks like we're rare pirates from like the Caribbean, and we are mapping out a map, because now we're drawing a square. So once you've drawn your circle, draw a little worm-shaped worm above your nose, because this is going to be where his two glasses meet and collide. And now we're going to draw two rectangles either side of the nose, and they're going to work their way across the other side of Carl's head, because his glasses are a statement. We're then going to draw those little square nodules on the end of the glasses that really help create detail, depth and extra brownie points from Leo Wright himself, from Leo Wright Studios TV. So then draw two little banana shaped eyes in the middle of his glasses. They're very small, he's got lots of bags, we're going to draw lots of wrinkles and lots of bags, and yes, they are bags for life. When you get tired, they stay with you for life. Forget these other bags for life, you know, at the supermarket. They're rotting for 5,000 years, they are bags for life, for life, for life, for life, because they're like 5 generations worth of life. So, now we're going to draw those bags in that we so profoundly talk about. And now, the fun bit, the bushy eyebrows. They look like little hedgehogs sitting on the top of his glasses. Totally epic. And also those little lines you get by your eyebrows and your forehead wrinkles. Now these little wrinkles are going to really make Carl come to life and make him look like he's been ate through ever such a lot, which he has. Poor Ellie. Okay, and now I'm going to draw a little S shape for his mouth, because he's kind of got a bit of a... And now we're going to draw and round off his chin, because it's not square, because he's not a robot, he's not a geometric shape. We do curve off the edges of his. And now we're going to draw in some rough outlines for Carl Fredricksen's ears and hearing aid. What did you say? Can't hear you. What did you say? Okay, so once you've drawn in Carl's ears and hearing aids, we're now going to extend his head upwards and start adding in his cute, adorable, bushy hair. So he's going to have two little puffs on the side of his head and his big sort of romantic flick on top. That's what makes him so dashingly handsome. I think his hairstyle is much like someone else. Just add in a few extra little hairlines. Pause the video if you need to and look at the little details I've added to the hair that really make it feel 3D. You know, Carl definitely copies his fashion sense from me with my bow ties. And there we are finished. Almost. Almost finished. We need to add in the bow tie itself because we cannot draw Carl Fredriksson without his iconic bow tie. Okay, now it's time for the inking. So go over it slowly. Enjoy the moment whilst it lasts because this video is not going to last forever. Really feel relaxed in my company. Drawing is like meditation. Remember to use different size thicknesses of pens for different effects. So you want a smaller, thinner black pen for the eyes and the wrinkles, and you want a thicker black pen for the outline of his face, the big bulky glasses. Yeah, that's right. You know, I've heard next year a sequel to Up is coming out. It's called Down. Yeah, I know. I know. So keep on adding in the extra deets. We're making Carl look like he's in mint condition. Yes, I'm shortening words, which is normally very irritating towards me, but you know what, it sounds cool for video purposes. So now it's time for the colouring. So get a nice skin tone at ready, because this is the first time we've ever drawn a human character on one of these tutorials. Well, Woody was sort of human, but he's a toy. So let's start colouring in Carl Fredriksson. A nice pale pink for his skin, a nice brown for his hearing aids, some black for his bow tie, and we need a couple of colours for his hair. So get a bit of a grey and a white and a light grey and a dark grey, because we can build it up with a pencil crayon, you know what I mean? So if we're drawing a three-dimensional character like Carl today, we want to make him look as 3D as we can. So yeah, you might want to use pencil crayons to colour him in this week. Or paints, because notice how I'm building up the layers of colour to make Carl look totally fabulous. Adventure is out there, it's coming your way. Hold on, hold on. Who's this behind me? It's Doug, and he's in the cone of shame. Poor Doug. I like Doug. I do. Just keep on adding that colour in. And excuse my pointless conversation with you. You might want to add a bit of lighter blue to his beautiful eyes. And make sure to make those reflection dots really pop out the page. Yes, pop goes the weasel. You know, this film is making me feel sad just thinking about it. Hold on. Let me just watch the film. Let's pause the video a second. The Ellie badge. The things I'm going to do. Oh my gosh. Russell. Let me watch, it's Russell. It's Russell. Oh, goosebump moment. The goosebumps are out. Oh my gosh. Someone get me a tissue. Someone get me a tissue. Oh, my tissue. What is this film? Just show this to show this to anyone who's ever felt emotional. They're going to break down. I need to send him to rehab after that. Calm down, Leo. Let's carry on. Let's carry on colouring it in. That music. Just keep drawing. So we're adding a bit of pink to him, just to add a bit of warmth, because he's clearly been drinking his whole life. Complete alcoholic, you know what I mean? That's why he's got pink in the cheeks, pink on the nose, that's why he's got a massive nose. Just keep adding bits of depth. I personally find this one of my favourite tutorials that we've done. Carl is one of my favourite characters. Just keep adding little bits of wrinkles here and there. It doesn't matter if it doesn't look exactly the same as mine. That's the beauty of tutorials and art. It is subjective. True fact. Okay, now I'm just going to add a splash of colour to the background. I'm going to use some red. Why? Because I feel like it. And now get that pen at the ready. Yeah, you that's watching the video, get that pen at the ready. Pew! It's time to sign it. And date it. That's quite clear. You need to date it so you know how you've improved, right? Thank you so much for watching this week. It's been a very uphill battle. You know, I tried filming it twice outside, and the wind, well, it was a gale force wind, you know. I was risking my life again for your entertainment. So I moved inside. There will be a new studio, a new bedroom at least, for me to record in the future. So we'll have no issues with birds. We'll have no issues with wind, barking dogs, loud cars or screaming children. So there's only one way to go, and that's up. Remember to keep doodling. On one final note, remember to post your entries on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. Yes, that's right. Post them now. See you next week.